Today is Palm Sunday. With Palm Sunday, the church is entering into Holy Week. Once again, we are re-entering into the passion, death, and resurrection of Christ, the Paschal mystery. When we hold the palms in today's liturgy, we are also joining with the people of Jerusalem, entering with Jerusalem, the royal King, Jesus. People, those who did not recognize him, now they recognize him as a great king. We are remembering the words of the prophet Zechariah, chapter 9, verse 9. There your kings enter with royal dignity and on a donkey with humility. The people recognize him as a king and they shout, Hosanna to the king. They wave their palms, they throw their cloaks and garments to the Lord. The same people, the same week, they shout at him, crucify, crucify. We see the contrast this week, the acceptance and rejection. And today's readings, first reading, Prophet Isaiah, where we come to listen to about the suffering servant of Isaiah, the one who is completely trusting in the Lord. Either trust, I will not be disgraced. He will not abandon me or forsaken me. In the second reading, we see the letter to the Philippians, where an ancient song where we read, though he was in the form of God, he humbled himself, became a slave, and totally surrendering himself to the Lord. And we see that in the passion narrative of the Gospel of Mark, where the suffering servant, the Lord is completely surrendering himself to the Lord. At the end on the cross, his words are, Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani. O God, why have you forsaken me? In all this passion narrative, what we come to see is the Lord with humility surrendering himself to the will of the Father. So as we approach this Holy Week, beginning with the Palm Sunday, we are also called to relive the moments of passion, death, and resurrection of the Lord. How do we approach the crosses? How do we approach the sufferings? Are we merely spectators of the cross? There are many in the Gospel we see. Or can we live the redemptive suffering along with the Lord, accept our crosses, and be a joyful person? So today let us ask for the grace during this Holy Week to walk along with the Lord, with our own crosses to Calvary. The journey which begins from Palm Sunday to Calvary and finally to resurrection. Each one of us is called to carry our own crosses quietly, silently, gently, and carrying the will of the Father and reaching the resurrection. May the Lord grant us a grace-filled Holy Week to each one of us.